Alright, everybody. Hello and welcome to my first FTL Multiverse stream. As I said last night, when I was streaming Slay the Spire for a little bit, I was going to stream some FTL Multiverse. I don't expect things to go like spectacularly smooth, but we'll see. And also, I want to try to take things slow when I have these kinds of pop-ups. So you take a look at the distance, worlds of space. Stars fly past. This is the beginning of the next chapter in your saga. What will await you next? Before your mission begins, it might be time to prepare. Or babe, what would you like to do? No, we're just gonna proceed with the mission. I don't need to learn anything more. Federation Multiverse drop point, type friendly, dominant faction, the United Federation, rebel threat level, medium, neutral fleet. You're about to arrive at the nearest Federation warp bay, a structure acting as a beacon for traveling between universes. You slowly exit hyperspeed, transitioning to a speed safe for landing, and steer closer to the hangar below. There, your ship is stocked up and prepped to head out onto or into this foreign galaxy. Okay, now real question, do I want a weapon? Do I want to grab a guy? Or do I want extra supplies? I think I'm gonna take an extra weapon. Or maybe no, I can't go back. Dang. Let's do defense laser. Finally suited up and ready to go. You take a look at your beacon map. I'll do nothing. Okay, so you. Okay, I see. Well, I could have both these powered on, so awesome. I don't have much scrap, so I'm not gonna go to that store. Let's go to the supply point. Many such beacons were constructed by prior Multiverse renegades to help repair ships such as yours. Ah, heck, we throw hands. Uh-huh. What is this? We're just gonna have him go in here. We're gonna do the tried and true vent the atmosphere, so that way anybody who decides to start throwing hands at our stuff get kind of, you know, cooked. Of course. Oh, that's not good. Let's say target that. Okay. I now need to close all the doors. Have the NG go and help repair the cockpit. That's really funny. Friggin', hold on. I forgot to grab my phone when I came back in my room. So I'll be right back. Okay, let me grab my headset. All right. Oh, not my oxygen. Fine, you know what? If you're gonna be... If you're gonna be whack, then, I guess lose your breathing privileges, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Defense laser. Target the shield again just to drop it. Okay. Target that. Okay, good. Now I don't need to worry about their weapons. Okay, good, good. Very good. I know there was a guy in there that was low, so knocking him out would be probably a good idea. Got the weapons back online. So I know they have a cloning bay, so I'm gonna have to just end up destroying the ship. This is gonna take longer than I was expecting. Probably should be using the Pierce missile. Yeah. I probably should be. Oh well. But yeah, from my experience of playing the FTL Multiverse mod, it definitely is hard, or it definitely seems harder than the base game. And I say this as with playing FTL primarily, or the Multiverse mod primarily, on easy difficulty, like beforehand. So like we'll see how things go. Like I'm ready for them to go kind of wild and crazy. No, I do not stand for that. You can't have slaves. That's bad. Don't attack my oxygen. That's also bad. That's very rude, you know? We're just gonna... Oh, shoot. We'll do this. Power up Pierce. Oh, it's a laser. I thought it was a missile. Okay, never mind. Well, look at me being dumb. Let's just target that. Man. And here I thought Pierce was a freaking missile launcher. Oh, silly me. Well, what I could do is I can actually upgrade my engines, take this one power out of the med bay, just put it there. That definitely can work out. We'll go there. Oh, and once again, I apologize if I don't respond to chat quick enough or alerts quick enough. I am sorry. My phone is just being really slow with the the chat and the stream. So I once again will apologize in advance. Okay, you don't remember me? It is I, your arch nemesis, Leah the infamous Beam Master. Beam Master. I almost said bean when I was reading that. You think you're so clever, always coming to. I don't even know who you are. Like, I don't even know who she is, dog. Yeah, I don't know who she is. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully the stream doesn't sound bad. Like, hopefully the game isn't too much louder than I am. But yeah, and also once again, if anyone hears any like what sounds like rumbling in the background of my mic, that is my dog. She is very loud with her snoring. I don't have the notification up this time around, mainly because don't really need it, like need to. From what I've heard, when I've looked back at my VODs, she isn't too loud. To your surprise, an Arctic ship is waiting for you here. Sure, they're a loyal part of the Federation, but the Florals typically prefer to keep their own turf. What's this about? I am not Orwell. I have no idea what happened to your professor. I'm sorry to not be able to help you. Unfortunate that. Freemantis greets you eagerly, their broken dialogue challenging the translator to keep up. Federation captain, I asking of you if you are worthy of my support. Yes, I having faith. Sure, I'll accept the challenge. Not the mind control. Okay, so I guess what I gotta do here is shoot their oxygen system. And then we have this guy. Get over. Holy. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna try to do that. Cool. Alright. Really don't have any spare power? I thought I had spare oh, and no, it's because I have Pierce active, that's why. Thought I had spare power, but no, I forgot since I activated Pierce. That's funny. Yeah. Alright, well, my brain was not realizing of that. You'll go on the shield system, sir, even though you're not particularly good at anything. That is okay. Heck, why not? We'll attack the ship. These filthy pirates. Actually, I'm gonna have them go on the sensors. I want to see what the inside looks like. Oh, that's perfect. Well, it's perfect until the Inji decides to start helping with the repairs. Say if I wait long enough, they'll lose their atmosphere, and then unfortunately for them, they will asphyxiate, and then I'll get more scrap. So scrap is useful, very useful indeed. Although this is going to be a bit of a long wait, so I might just kind of... Okay, maybe not. I'll try that again. All right. Huh. I'm surprised that they're not trying to fix the oxygen. Oh, he's he's trying. He's having a moment. He's spazzing out. Oh my gosh. He can't repair it though. How long does that last for? Really? Really? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Dang. That dude was really just like, you know what? No. Screw you. I'm not gonna die to the lack of oxygen. Any help you could offer would be a lifesaver. We only just barely managed to chase away those damn rebels, and they'll no doubt be returning with reinforcements soon. We're undermanned, and we won't be able to get these repairs done in time. No, I can't help. I don't want to risk it, because when I go to this merchant, they're gonna be like right next to the holy crap. Yeah, no, I would not be able to take that chip on, even if I was kind of kitted out. What's up? What is he offering? Halberd beam, glaive, jeez, glaive beam, piercing torch. I think it's, yeah, it sets things on fire. Dark, scorch pinpoint. The radiation beam. I'll sell the ion charger, and I'll sell the defense laser now that I know I don't need it. And I think what I'll do is I'll get the torch. I have an idea. I have I have a funny thought. Experiment, or not experiment, but you know, like a what if, right? So I'm gonna get another energy so I can bump up my actually have my engines fully powered. We've reached the end of the first step of your journey. However, it appears you aren't alone. The rebel fleet must have sent one of their fighters after you. Yeah, that makes sense. No last minute stuff. He's gonna be cringe. How do I want this laser to go? I think I want it to go like that, if I can. We'll do that. Preemptively vent all the atmosphere. Wait, didn't pierce the shield. Or, no, no, it did. I'm just forgetting that it's fire, so it's not going to immediately damage the. the components. I forgot. Close all the doors. Power that back on so that way he can heal. And we're just going to continue setting fires in there, which I'm curious. I want to see what things look like. Yeah, that looks about right. That definitely looks about right. Man. Sucks for them. Let's see. Let's just repair the hull. Use the drone parts since I'm not using them. Free Mantis Realm or Harmony Sector? Let's go to the Harmony. Let's go to the Harmony Sector. Vineyard hyperspeed around these world's distant stars and planets as they fly past at breakneck speeds. While in hyperspeed, you have several options. You can proceed to your next sector or do something aboard your ship. Let's just go to the NG-controlled sector. NG-controlled sector. It's friendly. Unique is false. Okay, I think that means that it's not unique. Dominant faction is the NG Harmony. Rebel threat is low. Locations of interest, Harmony Link. The NG are non-violent and generally friendly with the Federation. As long as you can avoid miscommunication errors, the native inhabitants will be little trouble. The same cannot be said, however, for other hostile invaders. Alright. Let's contact the guard. I'm gonna request supplies. Okay, never mind. Dude, freaking the NG ships just look so like. Okay, well, he doesn't want supply. He doesn't want to give supplies. I'm not gonna pressure him about it. We're just gonna do nothing. Go to that node. What is this? What appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact two ships that have smashed into each other. There's a flurry of comm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be NG. They locked together by the impact, and they can't free themselves. Attempt to help the ships. We'll have them assess. Followed by some animated holographic aids, the NG explains the ships are using each other to, loosely translated, achieve a union. For some reason, this consolidation of ship matter sounds embarrassing and personal. Yeah, okay, so it's the equivalent of, you know, sex. Okay. Drum parts, yippee! I'm probably not going to use these, but... well, let's see, what is this? Recycler module. A recycler module similar to that used in recycler tech weapons can be used to convert fuel, scrap, drum parts, or just random junk into missiles. I don't have anything that uses missiles, so nope. Advanced ventilation, life support now prioritizes your crew. Refilling oxygen 70 or 65% faster in rooms where crew are present. Requires the system to be powered. Scales of power, and then shield jammer. The advanced ventilation sounds neat. I'm not gonna get it. What about weapons? Hermes missile launcher. Large damage missile. Does a lot of hull damage. Phaser Mark II. I think this is an ion weapon. Yeah, this is an ion weapon, and it goes through shields, and it does damage. That's a consideration, actually. I mean, what I could do, if I wanted to be, like, really funny about it, is I could take something like Piercer or Phase Mark II. Actually, you know, You know what? What I might do... I'm gonna sell Piercer. I'm gonna buy Phase. Also, I also need to get more fuel because I'm kind of low. But idea. Idea being, use Phase. Like once I get more energy. Your actions here, justifiable or not, will not reflect well in the eyes of the Confederacy or its citizens. Oh well. But the idea is, get Phase activated, right? Phase can ion stuff, and it does, I think, a little bit of damage, like to the ship. Maybe. Pair that with Torch, where I can just, you know, freaking light stuff on fire pretty, like, easily, like like this. Hold on, me actually. Oh, but not that. Let's get this. Oh, come on. Let's get this lined up. Come on. Heck yeah, dude. We'll do that. But basically, the thought I'm having is, you take Phase and you know, do something to one of the places. It ions it, potentially does a little bit of damage. My oxygen. Okay, we gotta do two things at once here. Stop with the... Okay. Okay, you and you... Gonna go there. Okay, cool. Don't gotta worry about their weapons. I know there's a fire, or no, there's a breach somewhere on the ship, so that's gonna be dealt with. I'll deal with that. Okay, you guys get out of there before I forget, and you guys suffocate. Oh, they're really trying. I might just have to destroy it. Oh well. Didn't want to, but is what it is. Excuse me, and I apologize for that. You find a small, or you find a mantis ship carrying a small squad of NG. They make it to the node and jump off, leaving you toe-to-toe with their pursuer. Okay. I will do nothing. Well, it's Mantis, so they're going to repair this very slowly. Nice. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the like take out the crew and like leave the ship kind of strategy, at least as much as possible. I know in some cases it's kind of hard because, you know, you may not be able to, But doing it this way, you get more scrap. So, wait, did I? Oh, was this unpowered? I guess it was. Nice. Cool. Very cool. Excuse me. I do apologize. Do boom boom. Do that now. To put my strategy to the test, because I don't know how this is actually going to work out. There's a small advisor at this beacon. Alert, the system at this beacon is the site of the most common mantis attacks in the sector. Advisory, spend very little time at this beacon. If a mantis ship is spotted, please report to the Harmony. Your systems immediately locate the mantis ships. There are ambush points that they have set up for themselves. Since you know their locations, you can face any kind of ship you want, or you can avoid the fight and give the Harmony the intel to do so. I'll forward the information, because this is their sector. They should be able to have the resources to deal with this. You get rid of the Zoltan ship with the big shields. Okay, I don't think... If I'm mistaken, this won't pierce. Aw. Okay, well it still did that, so that's good. Oh, sick. Nice. Close all the doors before I forget. Let's go, dude. I'll accept the surrender, and unfortunately for them, they're still gonna end up suffocating probably, because that's how that typically goes with that. An NG colony established nearby hails you. Federation presence suggests dire need of aid. Question: what is your need? Fuel. Because I can always repair myself. But I am sort of running low on fuel. You arrived at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scans show a slip tunnel opening. Someone with an MV drive is jumping in nearby. I see you've already found your way to this reality. I'm sure you found your collection of riches and have plenty to share with us, right? You suspect this is more than just a friendly request when their weapons swivel to face you. Nah, I'm gonna refuse. Oh, they have mind control. Oh no. Okay, I may regret my decision. Let's do it like that. Try to keep their mind control depowered as much as possible. Okay, I might have made a mistake of saying no. Might have. I will fix these hull breaches. Okay, I want to just jump away. I'm not very confident in that now. Things were looking smooth, and then they did not. Let's repair the hull. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh. Sales going on, you say? While hyperspeed gives her options. No. Slug controlled sector. Type is neutral. It's a nebula. It's not unique, I guess. Slug kleptocracy. Threat level. They're a little more than indifferent about it. They're just mostly criminals. Wow. Oh, let's see. That's a cool looking ship. This nebula is home to the telepathic slugs. They'd sell their own slime for a crate of scrap, but they much prefer to just take it. Yeah, they're like pirates. I'll pay because I don't want to get my hands, or I don't want to get my shit rocked, so we'll do that. Have my NG repair the hull breaches. Oh, are you okay, dog? Are you okay? You scare yourself awake? Oh, she's... No, she's so precious. She just startled herself awake, and then now she's just like... She's smiling. Oh, she's being so cute. Oh, my dog. My princess. Yeah, she's so precious. She just loves to sleep and relax. And then when you like look over to her or you pet her while she's sleeping, she smiles. She's just so dang cute. Well, that's a lot of stores. Okay. Let's continue on. I do need to get more fuel, and I need to repair stuff. All right. Oh, not my healing. What? I think this might be it, guys. or no, you know what? I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna go here. We're just gonna see how well this goes. Shit. Excuse me. I very much apologize. Holy. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, this might be Jover. Yeah, it's Jover. No. Alright. Alright, let's update the runs, shall we? Failed runs went from 0 to 1. That's fine. That's fine. I was expecting it to happen. I was expecting it to happen. Oh, my laundry seems to be done. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab put my laundry in the dryer. So I'll be right back. Yeah. I'll be right back. I am back. I got the laundry in the dryer. Out. And now we continue on, everyone. I'll just proceed with the mission. Do all that. Well, now that I know Pierce is a laser and not a missile, I think I'm gonna just grab a crew member. Have them on shields. That way, if I get another person, I can put them on either sensors or doors. Let's restore them. Let's rescue the store. It's probably gonna go a little rough, but we will see. Oh, you heckin' guy, dude. I don't have my weapons powered up. What am I doing? That's a little annoying. But now I gotta repair that stuff. We're off to a flying start, dude. Dude, can you not? Okay, you know, this store, sorry to say it, no. Several Union civilian vessels have landed on a nearby moon around Federation Multiverse Warp Point or Warp Bay. You can see crowds gathering, but you aren't sure why. The civilians appear to be protesting, gathering in large groups and holding up signs. It appears the crowd is against the use of multiverse travel, thinking it endangers their ways of life. Federation soldiers hold their ground and try to fend off the civilians, but it appears the situation is getting heated. Oh, I lost Debbie. Man, this run's cooked. Like it's barely started and it's already kind of cooked. Oh no, I didn't lose Debbie. I gained Debbie. Interesting. Okay, well then let me send these two away. Actually, it'd be smarter if I did this. Nope. Okay. Just a little. I'm a little annoyed so far, but it's okay. Dude, this run is this is just flying starts all around, man. Oh, come on, man. I just got this fixed. Oh, you freaking jerk. That's pretty scummy. But he's in a fight with someone who doesn't go down easily. Well, she's gonna go down now, easily. Because lack of oxygen kind of hurts a lot of people. This is only the second jump point, and it's already looking this cooked. Lost one guy, already down that half whole integrity. Man, what the heck? Man, what the heck, dog? Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, that noise was that was the dryer. Yeah, you're okay. Okay, well now I gotta resituate who's doing what. So she's gonna be on weapons station. These two need to repair that. Man. Okay, Fen, you're gonna go onto there. You are gonna go into shields. Actually, no, we're gonna swap that around. We're gonna have her be on shields because it might be better for, beneficial to have her be away from stuff. Oh man, supplies. Remember the Federation supply depot for Multiverse renegades? These were established. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Repair the hull. Just do that. We'll go there. We'll go to that node and then travel on rightmost. I'm willing to give it a try. Like, it's been cooked so far. I want to try to turn things around a little bit. And what is going on in Discord? Because I keep hearing notifications and I'm not sure if people are like adding me or whatnot, or which no, it doesn't appear to be. No, we're going to be taken down. That kind of sucks. So apparently, Borderlands 2, or like the Borderlands games, are currently like on a massive sale right now, and yeah. So apparently, the Borderlands games are on sale right now, and you know Borderlands 2 is basically like free, but there's apparently something up for it's just on Steam. At least I believe with the recent reviews, it's like mostly negative, and it's like, oh, that's weird, because like why would Borderlands 2 be like mostly negative? It's, you know, it's a pretty good game, especially, you know, given for when it came out. But apparently, from what people were saying, is like, oh, in one of the more recent updates, either Gearbox or Take-Two or whomever put like some kind of spyware in it in the most recent update. So that kind of sucks. If that is indeed all true. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I see. So apparently, from a review on Steam, it is Take-Two and 2K Games updated their terms of service, turning this game as well as all of their other games into apparently literal spyware. But the important info in the terms of service is mods are a bannable offense. So that's like immediately that's like what the hell, because there are some pretty cool mods for Borderlands 2, I believe Borderlands 1 as well, the pre-sequel, and hell, I think even like Borderlands 3, and maybe even Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. But like, there's that. Display of cheats / exploits is bannable. So, okay. Apparently there's a forced arbitration clause and a waiver of class action and jury trial rights for all users residing in the United States and any other territory other than Australia, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, or the territories of the European Economic Area. So, okay. What's this? Offer to wait behind longer. Atlantic crew members stay in the system. Yeah, I'll do this. Sorry, I'm gonna read this some more. You could be banned for using a VPN while connected to online servers, and you cannot access the game content on a virtual PC. So you can't use a virtual machine to play your Borderlands games. given this is what is written on the apparently in the new terms of service for 2K and Gearbox games. Either I don't know if this is specifically of all Gearbox and 2K games, or this is only pertaining to Borderlands. But like that right there, just from like the terms of service stuff, is freaking wild, right? Especially given that, you know, Borderlands 2 does have some pretty cool mods like the Reborn mod, because that, if I'm not mistaken, because I have a very limited experience with it, you know, new weapons, new rarities, where things drop from is completely different, I believe, with like some things being the same but most not. Damn it. Do that. Like that's great. That's like just that alone makes me kind of salty, and like the aspect of like wanting to play Borderlands, because I love Borderlands. Like Borderlands is such a, well, I like Borderlands 2. I like the pre-sequel a lot. Borderlands 3 is very mid. Now I think that's also mostly due to Borderlands 3 just kind of having poor writing. That's really the only thing I can like. The main thing that sticks out to in my mind is that Borderlands 3 is just mid, because story is kind of whatever. Main villains are also kind of whatever, because they're basically just, you know, Twitch streamers. Like that's really the best way to look at that. Thank you. I'll take this beam. And I'll see what he's offering. But like that's really unfortunate. The fact that mods are now apparently bannable offenses is just absolutely insane. It takes 3 power. It's going to charge quicker than shots. It doesn't pierce shields. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm probably not gonna use it anytime soon. On top of, like, apparently in other areas in that TOS, they also expanded upon what like type of data collection, or what collected data types they collect, and it'd be identifiers, contact information, protected characteristics being like age and gender, and it's just wild. And it sucks. Like, bottom line is, all that is, it's ridiculous. It's like, it makes it, obviously, yeah, you may have some people who are like, oh, what does it matter? It's still a game, blah blah, blah blah blah. It's still a good game. Why have this kind of stance on it, and not play a good game? And it's just a matter of like, like, what if I don't, like, yeah, sure, there are probably other services and other games that do collect your data and whatnot like that, but like, Borderlands was never like that. It was never that kind of game, like, with all that stuff. And now, hey, you can't mod the game. You can't play it on a virtual machine, because, like, especially if your system made, like, let's just say Borderlands, like any of the Borderlands games are games that don't run on Linux. Like, you can't run them on Linux. Sorry, dude, but you're SOL. That is a really big feels bad moment. I really don't have time to go to the store like that. See the saves around. No, I will not. I may regret this, but I will not be seeing what the slavers are offering. But that just makes me so, like, moderately annoyed. Like, that, you know, freaking two. I think I really want to say it's more of like 2K than it is Gearbox, but like here you have this like big, what everyone would consider like a fat W with with regards to, hey, make Borderlands 2, even if it is just the base game, Borderlands 2 free, right? That's huge. That's absolutely massive because it's such a great game, right? With or without the DLCs, such a great game. And then you just like you have that, right? You have the whole there's now this is freaking the Beamer person, the Beam Master. But then you have the spyware stuff and the expanded upon terms of service. To be anti-modding, you can't show off any exploits, and you can't play on a virtual machine if your operating system can't support Borderlands. Like if you maybe are playing on Linux, I don't know if Linux can run or you can play Borderlands on Linux. Like that is just real bad. It's bad for the consumer, and it's bad, and it further makes 2K and or Gearbox look bad. More Federation people. And especially when Borderlands 2 is free to own right now, and Borderlands 2 is free to own right now, and Borderlands 3 is like 80 or like not even $3 or something like that. Like I suppose you could say it is like a little bit of a controversy, but it just, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird and it sucks. Well, this is the last guy. Sorry for coughing. Had to clear my throat a little bit. Awesome. All right. You two need to go, or you three need to go and heal. Awesome. I'll exit the sector, Outcast, Rimworlds, or Liberated Zone. I will go to the the Outcast Rimworlds. Outcast controlled sector. They're friendly. They apparently don't have anything unique. Rock outcasts. Threat level of rebels is low. Cool. So it looks like I'm gonna be dealing with mostly rockmen. I will request supplies. Let's go. Okay. So I'm going to upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade my engines again. I want to upgrade my shields, but if I want to get them to where I get another circle of shield, I had to spend all my scrap, and I didn't want to do that. The Rockman strums his harp, then begin. Rockman playing a harp. Oh boy. This begins to speak in a strange accent. My story begins with darkness and a scream as. People normally cry after trouble. I'm just continue listening. But it only gets worse. He takes you through all the experiences of his early teenage and adult life. He complains of old girlfriends, teachers. Sure. I will continue to. I will listen only for one more time. I got something else I can sell. Cool. Ask about the beacon. Rather annoyed, Rockman responds, seemingly not at all grateful for your quick response to the distress call. We were tasked with transporting military supplies to a theocracy outpost at the end of the sector, but an SSLG squadron radar convoy, if you can assist us in recovering it, we'll give you the leftover supplies. Sure. I may not make it there in time, but I definitely can try. We'll target his weapon, or their weapons first. I'll do that. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. So I have another Pierce. I could run 2 Pierces. I could. I don't think I am. I probably should not have listened to that story. It would have given me more time. The map may have listed the store at this beacon, but the heavily armed separatist ship staring you down doesn't give off that impression at all. It's store access sponsor. I'm just gonna accept the search. Cool. I'm gonna sell stuff. Teleporter, crew bay, fire ion blast. I opens disables. This one starts fires, and that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I sort of want to get that. Huh. You know, I'm gonna sell this because I don't need it. I'm gonna buy the fire ion because that just seems like that seems cool. I can now finally have that. I'm gonna give the fire ion a try. I'm not expecting much from it, but I think it'd be cool. You're startled by the presence of a lost sun outpost nearby, but you quickly realize it's nothing malicious. A few patrol ships orbit the outpost, broadcasting messages to nearby vessels, advertising a recruitment campaign for the Suns. Sure, I'm gonna enter it. I don't have the scrap for that. What is it? Selling Rockman? Stun Mark II. Scythe Beam. Preemptive Torch. What does this do? So, rapidly charging preemptive weapon that pierces all shields and lights the enemy ship ablaze with a slow-moving beam can only be fired once per combat. Ah, okay. Crew teleporter, mind control. I'll just sell that second Pierce I have. Sell that. Repair what damage I have, and just get all the fuel. You've arrived at a long-range beacon. FTL drive. Explore. Attack the ship. All right. I want to see what this fire ion's all about. Okay, so I think what I may need to do is actually directly hit things. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Okay. No, I don't think so. Sure. Get another crew member. Yippee! You'll be on the doors. You'll be the door master. Sounds kind of lame, but like... So as you approach the beacon, the tracker chip signal lets out a beep of confirmation. Go silent. This must be the right place. You can see a couple SSLG ships docked of a small green station. That's a station? Do I want to attack the station or do I want to choose not to fight? Because those are crystal weapons, I can tell that. I am going to... yeah, I'm going to attack it. Stupid mind control. Okay. Okay, this may have been a bad idea. They don't take damage from fire, if I remember correctly. No, they do take fire. Oh, sick. Okay, they do take fire damage. Sure. We'll set a trap. Why not? That sounds like an excellent idea. What did I just get? Modified projectile weapon that fires a shield-piercing large crystal. Costs 2 power. Honestly, I'll use it because that fire ion, although it's cool, definitely is not it, Chief. Now we go back to the exit. I can jump away. Not gonna do anything. Go to the next Duskbringer Precinct or Confederate Domain. Let's go to the Duskbringer Precinct because that's new to me. So the Duskbringer Control Sector, it is hostile. Doesn't have anything unique. Rebel threat is high. They're much more aggressive than the Zoltan Ministry. Okay, so these are Zoltan variants. Okay. Cool. I don't have any enough drum parts. Oh well. Of course that misses. Why are you missing? Are you just that inaccurate? Sure. I'll accept your surrender. Wasn't expecting that to be so kind of annoying. Until a glimmer of blue catches your eye in the distance, looks like it's an MV rebel ship trying to avoid being detected. I want to hail the ship. I'll accept the bribe, why not? Let's see, the distress beacon here is coming from a no ordinary ship. In the distance lies an immense Zoltan fleet ship, a dreadnought. From the looks of it, it has received critical damage and a good portion of the ship is completely depressurized. Zoltan captain urgently welcomes you inside the ship's spacious hangar. Good, reinforcements have arrived. The Zoltan minister dispatched a few small fleets to the Dustbringer sectors to make sure they were kept under control. We hadn't realized how strong they had grown. And they destroyed our fleet with alarming efficiency. We're the only ship left, and that won't last long if we don't make repairs. Our medical and life support systems were damaged heavily, but not completely destroyed. There's still hope to fix them, but the path to get to them is completely oxygenless and possibly still has hostiles roaming around. Sure. No, Fen. I lost my guy who was good at the engines. That's unfortunate. Kind of regret doing that. Well, you're now the engine guy. And you are now the sensors man. Chris. Rebel ship was here waiting for you. Okay, it's Leah again. It's the Beam Master. You know what? I'm gonna have that set to auto fire, because if that thing misses as often as it does, it might as well just be on auto fire. So I need to wait for the shields to get knocked down so that way I can actually use the burst. What? Oh, I see. Oh, this might be annoying. Okay, we're going to just change this up then. I need something that can pierce the shields. There we are. Goodbye, the Beam Master. Cool. Friends of the Federation aren't all that common in these parts, but a militia transport protected by an escort is passing through. They must have noticed you, but they don't attempt to make contact. I'm gonna approach. It appears that the transport has sustained some damage, and judging from the nature of the damage, it appears to have been energy cannons, meaning that they were most likely attacked by the Dustbringers. Excuse me. I will give them some scrap. Oh my goodness, what is that? Energy charger. This energy weapon can charge multiple times, giving it additional projectiles. like excuse me, it's an ion weapon. What can I upgrade? Like, I can't really upgrade much because I don't have the scrap. I haven't really been getting the scrap to be upgrading things. Oh, not mind control. They're taking down my shields. Oh, not again. Oh, all my weapons, no! Go back there and fix the mess you made. Oh. Dude. Dude, this is so cooked. Like, absolutely. I mean, I'm happy to not have been taken down, but like, holy. Yeah, I can definitely say with some confidence. The Multiverse mod, it is, difficult. Just a little bit. I mean, yeah, this is only on normal difficulty, but it's like, still, that's like, man. I can't get that. I could get that, and, but I can't, well, no, I don't have enough. Damn it. Well, shoot. This kind of sucks. Do both of those. Okay, you're gonna go back on the sensors, because you're the sensors person. Oh, I probably should have went to the store to repair. Damn it. I'm gonna ignore the pirates. I'll just go to that distress beacon. We'll see what happens. Through... I don't know how to say that. Though monasteries are usually constructed on the surface of planets, some, like the one at this beacon broadcasting the distress signal, are built on large space stations. Unfortunately, this makes them prime targets for hostiles. A pirate group has taken the monastery hostage, and a Dustbringer squadron is trying to negotiate the release. Help the pirates keep control of the station and fight back the Dustbringers. Help the Dustbringers retake the monastery from the pirates. I will help them retake them from the pirates, because why not? I should probably wait for my weapons to all be charged. The crystal takes longer to charge. Excuse me. I apologize. I turned all the way around from my mic to sneeze. Yeah, I think it's Jover for this run, everyone. Yeah. Well, that went better than last time. I'm gonna try using a different ship. Because yes, I was kind of lame, like way back, like however long ago, and I did use what is it, like the console command to unlock all the ships, because there's a lot of freaking ships, but did it mostly just because it's like, you know, I wanna mess around and stuff, and just from my experience so far in the Multiverse mod, this shit is very hard. Like it is definitely noticeably more difficult than um, normal vanilla FTL. Um, with all, like, even though I used that console command to unlock all the ships, the only ships I've ever like messed with or like played with are these three. Of these three, so far the one I like the most is the stealth ship, so I'm going to try that out this again this time. Proceed to mission, proceed to mission, we extra hyperspeed. So let's see, because I have engines, pilot. I don't have shields, so I don't need another crew member, and I may not need another weapon. But I will grab it. I'll just grab a simple laser. Or a simple defense laser. Do that. I'll just depower this. We're gonna do that. Actually, if anything, I'm not gonna have the engines fully powered. That probably will bite me in the ass later, but we'll see. Do you need assistance? I'll offer to stick around. Not the mind control. Not again. Ooh, can I... No. Target that. Can I... Oh, I can. Well, I was kind of hoping to not destroy the ship to get more scrap, but well. Is what it is. We're gonna go there. It's rare to see a Argeon vessel with no weapon system, and this one is trying to stay away. I didn't get into this business looking for a fight. If you'll excuse me, I have places to be. Do you need any help? Funny you should ask. Let's checkmate this beacon. If you could keep their eyes off of us, we'd be very grateful. Do I be the cool guy and be like, yeah, you know what? Here's here's some idle chatter, or do I be the upstanding citizen of the Federation that I am and report the smuggler to the checkpoint? Why not? I'll be that funny guy. Yeah, they're gonna cover a lot of ground. Excuse me. I'll just go get some supplies. Federation officer who greets you, apologizes, and explains the shortage of supplies. That's perfectly fine. Any supplies is better than no supplies. Targeting jammer. What does that do? Let's see what he's offering. Targeting jammer. Ah, it costs power, apparently. I guess, I don't know. Electrified gun, can't get that. Old burst Mark III. Powerful burst laser that fires off an impressive barrage. Very old and has worse aim. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense because it's rusty. Rusty. No. Okay. Oh well. It's kind of cool though. Oh, actually, should I upgrade anything? I probably should upgrade. I can't because I don't have enough power. Never mind. No, I do not. I will not. Yes, I will jam his weapons. No, my fuel. My engines. I actually could have waited to do that. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't destroy my sensors. That's fine. Now we slowly wait for them to lose oxygen and perish. Well, they didn't lose oxygen, but oh well. It is what it is. I'll do that. Just that way I can have this be fully powered. We'll go... Actually, I should have enough time. I could go hit up those nodes and then get up to the exit. Attack the pirates. I will not jam their weapons this time. And C is the hotkey for cloak. Okay, cool. No. I will not be splitting the supplies with you. I want all the supplies. Thank you very much. Now we wait the long period of time in order for them to just stop. Because I don't know, like I want to try to get as much scrap as possible. In order to do that, I need the crew to go down and not anything else. But I may take unnecessary damage. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Parts hail you. Ah, fellow traveler. I'm sure we can both relate over the difficulty of upkeep with these MV drives, yes? Well, we've been running low on fuel, and I'm sure you could use an upgrade. Sure. Sure. I won't say no to a, relatively speaking, cheap engine upgrade. Okay, I can either go bam, 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 or bam, bam. I'm gonna go bam, bam. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, we'll hail them. I am not Orwell. I have no idea. Thank you for the fuel. Yeah, I gotta go there. So, yeah. So overall, kind of more worth because I will try to carefully open it. Dude, let's go. Love getting upgrades. Upgrades are good. Looks like we've stumbled into my ambush, or you've stumbled into my ambush. Die. Okay. But what if I said no? You know? Like, respectfully. What if I just declined? Really, really, dude. Like, you really wanted to push that, huh? And this one guy is just like, ah, crap. What are you gonna do, buddy? Just gonna sit there? You just gonna sit there and wait for the air to run out? You're not gonna try to make any fixes, repairs to the ship? You're just gonna sit there, yeah? Thinking about all the choices that led up to this? Yeah. Oh, feels bad for that guy. Let's see. Ooh, actually, that might be better. No, well, hold on. Yeah, sure. We'll swap that out. Swap that out. Because that should technically be better. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get another thing. That way I can have this active so when I jump from point to point, my guys get healed from the cloning bay. Gathering Dominion or Harmony Sector? Let's go to Gathering Dominion. Friendly, doesn't have anything. Orchid, Rebel. Okay, so it's the plant guys that we'll be dealing with. Contact the guard. Request supplies. Has nothing to give. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. You are very useful. Have a nice day. Gaze out the window and at an overgrown orchid planet. When a pirate jumps in out of nowhere, it appears conflict is inevitable. I do nothing. Heck you and your hecking teleporter. At least for right now. Which, in preparation, I'm gonna get this guy to the door. No. No, I don't think so. You wanted to attack me and not be open to negotiation, therefore, no. That guy doesn't need oxygen, so I can't do the thing. Oh well. I didn't realize that was a Lanius. Lanius? Lanius? However you say it. Crew member. So, a friendly gathering station at the beacon is offering scrap metal for free. Using sign language, they message you. Military vessel. You can have our excess scrap. We're in the transition to using Titan wood instead. Oh, okay. Awesome. No, I'm not going to complain. Not going to upgrade anything. Just going to jump to that distress beacon. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful forest planet. It doesn't take long to find the true origins of the distress beacon. Damaged distress beacon laying a few miles from 2 ships, 1 Orchid and 1 other rebel. It appears the rebels have taken the Orchid ship, which was trying to return to the outpost hostage. The Orchid ship relay systems have been damaged beyond repair, and the rebels have lined up the Orchids firing squad style. Alright, we got the last of the plant things. We're gonna shoot them now, or take them back to the stronghold and make a big display of it. I'm not gonna stand for that. They can suck it. Ooh, that's a flak gun. I think it's a charged flak gun, so I want to deal with that sooner than later. Yes. Come on, I just want that. I want as much scrap as I can get. Come on, guys. Really? They're both gonna be like that. They're gonna just be on the engines and on the in the cockpit, just chilling, huh? Those are like the safe spots? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna slowly wait this out again. And these are both normal people, so they take less damage from the environment. What the heck? Tai and Sophia? Well, fortunately for you two, yeah. Oh, sick, we got a plant guy too. He's gonna be the sensors man. He could be the doorman, but he's, for the right now, gonna be the sensors man. I don't have enough scrap to upgrade my engines again, so I gotta wait on that. Vampweeds might not be your friends, but it is not too typical for them to act in such aggressive manners. However, scans show the crew of the nearby ship has succumbed to some kind of parasite that creates irrational behavior. Okay. They don't have any teleporters. That is a laser drone, if I'm not mistaken. I can't asphyxiate them, so that unfortunately that's not going to really work. Ah. That's unfortunate. Luckily these two should get that fixed real quick. Yep. You're back on the sensors, you're back on the guns. Okay, we're gonna upgrade the engines again. And I really do want to say that at least for the engine upgrades, I'm probably going to hold off on doing it. Let's see. As you approach the beacon, you notice a syndicate vessel accosting what seems to be a gathering immigration center. You catch a few scattered messages between the two parties. Hand over the fugitive immediately, and no one else has to get hurt. You think you can hide them forever? Theocracy will just keep sending more and more troops until you're all dead. You fancy a crusader bashing down your doors right now. I'm gonna defend the immigration center because I don't know what's going on, but this seems like the right thing to do. That's a hacking drone on my sensors. I don't appreciate that, so I'm gonna do the only sensible thing, and that is destroy the oxygen and zap this stuff. Putting our mercenary out of commission, the Syndicate's going to have to do better whenever that you get involved. The station is in utter disarray, with prospectful immigrants and gathering staff members alike huddled around makeshift shelter, and a scattering of disorganized security guards on the alert. You receive a hail not from the staff, but rather from a lone rockman. Thank God you came. The mercenaries jammed the comms and the staff couldn't send a distress signal to the Praetorian in time. My name is Corbin, and I trust your friendly faces. You are friendly faces. I was a lost son once, but I wanted a new life away from the fighting. Bless Ariadne? She arranged everything personally to get me out of there. The gathering seemed a better choice over the Union for a new life, but now it seems I'll never be free of these mercenaries. Hey, come join me. Heck yeah, dude. Rock man. He's now the doorman. Mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. Worth a look? Sure. Power in their weapon system. Federation come to shut down refusal. What? No, we just push this up. Okay. We're gonna have to power down something. Holy, that dude's fast. That dude freaking zoomed over here. Holy. Okay. I wasn't lying, guys. I wasn't lying. I truly was not coming here to shut down your operation. I wanted to shop, but oh well. You see a Union space station of heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have any extra. I have plenty extra. You are welcome. Wait, what does he do? Oh, I see. He starts fires. That's actually kind of neat. I'm gonna upgrade the door systems and I'll upgrade piloting. The first contact between the Florals and the Theocracy happened many centuries ago, but it was the beginning of the Gathering's interstellar colonization projects. Ever since, relations between them and the Theocracy have been very solid. As solid, perhaps, as the whole of the irate rock vessel barreling towards you. Okay. Well. Rockship moves into a defensive position and transmits a white flag signal. They seem willing to buy their lives. Sure. I could use the extra 1 fuel. A ship refueling station is stationed at this beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Yes. I'll be purchasing fuel. Thank you very much. You were surprised to find a kleptocracy vessel here. Considering the slugs have few connections to the Gathering, the slugs are requesting to communicate using an encrypted channel. Sure. Greetings, most disgusting and rotund one. That's rude. We've been looking for such fine specimen for a century. You are truly the ugliest being in the galaxy and deserve to be embalmed and shown in a museum. I can only wonder what your mother looks like. Yeah. Your slug turns to the others, dons a pair of shades, and simply states, "Couldn't be worse than your mother after I annihilated her, but damn." Shocked and outraged, the slug captain has no idea how to respond. Eventually, in utter humiliation, he concedes and offers surrender. Okay, that's kind of based. The fact being that slugs... I don't know if it's just this, like, just because of the Multiverse mod, but that's actually pretty funny. Freaking slugs. They just hit each other with just diss tracks and insults. The yellow ship at this beacon startles you, and you realize it's a clairvoyant. You assume it must be lost, being so far from a nebula. Sure. I'll help it. Federation, yes, we are lost. No need to rub it in. We were chasing someone filthy. Uh-huh. Slug. Slug being slug. We be apparently slug maxing out here. Whatever that would mean. That could be useful for the future. It doesn't require power, so I can just have it on. that's definitely useful. Exit. Lawless sector or lawless realm? Okay, so they're both lawless. What is it? What's the difference, though? I'll go to the sector instead of the realm. Okay, so we'll do that. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. I was moving things around, or like getting things resituated. Let's see. Pirate-controlled sector, neutral, no uniqueness. Dominant factions pirates. Threat level for rebels is medium. Okay. If the reports are true, this area has been under the control of pirates for quite some time. Some traders still attempt to trade with the few settlements that remain, but they do so at great risk. You are immediately greeted by the guard. Greetings, friends. Welcome to our sector. I'm sure you're aware that this is a fee for entry. You know, we're gonna cloak and get the heck out of here, because that is kind of whack, you know? The origin of the distress call is a small vampweed shuttle being chased by a slaver. They don't have many means to defend themselves. I'm gonna attack the slavers. They're cringe. They have three. Okay, so they have 3 shields. Large teleporter bay. It looks like a charge laser, and that looks like a heavy laser. I can't tell. Why not? We'll jam their weapons. Cloak for right now, just to prolong these two being there, or getting on the ship. Yeah, kind of figured that was going to happen. We'll do that. Trap that on the shields. That should do something. Yes, it did do things. Actually, no. Do that. Wait, does this heal people? I know it repairs stuff. Oh, that's sick. Okay, cool. Very good to know, very good to know. Very good to know indeed. Okay, oh, I didn't... Okay, I need to turn that... Probably can turn auto fire off. Let's see, can I get a hole to be made right there? Oh, I pressed the 1 key to get that. I didn't realize. Okay, well, cool. Got another guy. I don't have any other ship systems to put him on, so I guess I gotta just kind of have him hang around. Let's go to the store. You receive a wideband automated message from a black market nearby. Welcome to our humble trade depot and shipyard. All are welcome, but try any funny business and our 152 automated turret satellites will tear your ship to shreds. Unusual for pirates to place high value in security, but you suppose it makes sense. Yeah, why not? It does make sense. Gotta keep the merchandise protected. Bomb launcher, breach bomb. That just... Nothing launches bombs. That launches bombs that create breaches. And then... What is this? Devastating missile that creates shrapnel upon impact. Shrapnel deals additional system damage to all adjacent rooms. This upgraded version does more damage. And Ghost, Human, and Slug. I can't buy that. That's unfortunate. Sell that. I have the cloning bay, so I don't need the med bay. I could get hacking and whatnot. Damn, if only I had enough for shields, I would definitely get it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really use the targeting jammer too often. It's not gonna be enough though. Damn. I want shields. Like I feel I don't know if I need shields, but I definitely want shields. So I'm gonna get rid of the repair. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the repair burst, and I'm gonna get rid of the targeting jammer. I'm gonna buy shields. Have that vamp weed be on shield duty. Part of me has the feeling that that wasn't a good call, but scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for FTL recharge. Sure. Okay. And yeah, I know I don't have enough power to have the shields active at the moment, so if anything, I'll just have to drop that down. Do that, it's fine. An Argeon ship is putting out a stress call. Is following it, likely intending to take slaves. I will fight the slaving ship. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, fire. Okay. Okay, let's see, they have, was that Rock, Mantis, Ingi, and Zoltan. We're gonna do a combination of that. This is looking kind of rough. I'm surprised they haven't teleported back yet. Okay, I'll take it, because having someone who's better at the shields definitely be useful, because that means they will charge faster. That is the hope. I don't have enough scrap to hire anyone, and even if I did, I would not want to hire anyone. So, thank you, but no. Hold on. I look down my phone because I see that at least on the stream manager the chat's just not wanting to load up. It's kind of bugging me. Oh, I don't have any fuel. Okay, I gotta wait. That's rough. Oh, that's rough. Dude. Oh, this sucks. Shell ship cautiously approaches, running basic scans on your vessel to make certain this isn't a trap. Once they're satisfied, they hail you. Stuck? Lost? We'd be happy to help, but no service in this galaxy is free. We'd like to run some scans on your crew to bring back the geniocracy. Harmless, we promise. Sure. Shells line up your crew in a queue and pass them through what looks like every large X-ray. True to their word, the scans feel a little more than soft tingle, but they take a long time. Soon it becomes clear it'll be several hours until you're done, and the rebel fleet is constantly drawing closer. It's better than nothing, but that's gonna really suck, because that means I gotta haul ass. I can't escape. That's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. Close that. That's not good. Jump away. I can't jump there. I gotta jump there. I'm not gonna be able to outrun them. Okay, I gotta just... I gotta weather this storm again. Oh, this is gonna be a little rough. Just gotta buy as much time for myself as possible. And I kind of figured that wasn't gonna work. Come on. No. Okay, jump. Okay, well, I can at least have one, like, a short breather of a moment. A crazed slaver ship is adrift at this beacon. The ship barely has enough functionality to hail you. The crew of this ship was eaten by a horrifying plant monster. Fortunately, it wasn't able to find us slaves in the brig. Ask about it. After it devoured everyone on the ship except us, of course, it went back to its own ship. Maybe you can find it somewhere in the sector. The slaves send the logs of the derelict ship to you, which helps you determine the likely destination of their ship. You might be able to convince one of them to join you. Added a quest marker to the next sector. I'm gonna just take the supplies. I need that more than I need people. Let's go, dude. I still got the ASB to worry about, but... I'm out of here, dude. We're off to the was it Spectral Shrine? Spectral Nebulae, Hostile, yeah. Spectral Dynasty. It's an auto fleet. Okay, so I'm gonna deal with a lot of these damn drones. A burst of ghost static blasts through your ship. The Federation knows it is not welcome to intrude on these fair lands, except not to leave without a skirmish. You fiend. I'm not a fiend. I am just a guy making his way through the multiverse. It seems the star beacon is broadcasting from within a nebula. You press on further into the clouds. You receive a hail from a destination. Sure, I hear the offer. Times of prosperity have come along with your arrival. We find ourselves in an unusual and unfortunate position. Against better judgment, we let vagabonds aboard our station for trading. Now they've taken siege of it, and we've been forced out. If you can kill them for us without destroying the station, we would be willing to trade. I will certainly try. Although it's ghosts, so chances are I probably won't be very successful in doing so. Because ghosts can't suffocate, and they don't take damage from fire, I believe. Yeah, there is no oxygen, so... this might be rough. Yeah, this is rough. I'm gonna just leave. I'm probably gonna get cooked in the next sector. Let's see. But a black smuggler ship comes drifting out of the nebula a few minutes after you jump in. Good, just who we've been hoping to see. A ship with guns better than ours. I'd be surprised if you haven't caught wind of these ghosts yet. Dynasty, more like dynasty, am I right? Yeah, okay, anyways, we're carrying a ship. Let's see. I'll check it out. I'll sell them the location of the smugglers. Wait, there's a fire somewhere. There's the fire. That definitely could have been worse. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just do that. That way he comes back. And same thing with Corbin. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be very rough indeed. But shouldn't be. Well, I'm not gonna say it shouldn't be too bad. It's probably gonna be kind of rough. I'm out of fuel again. Slug, make the purchase. So the moment you jump in the vessel you heard about turns to face you. As they hail you, the cultivator breaks into a toothy grin. Renegade, I've heard you've been killing some slavers lately. If you're interested in increasing that body count even more, I've got something you might want to consider. There's a slaver that's been rising in the ranks of the races hidden at this beacon. Sure. There's an ASB going on. What? Well, that's whack. I think like one hit from the ASB will take out my stuff, so that's really bad. Okay, I gotta get this laser positioned in a way that like, well, that's really poor timing. Yeah, if anything touches my ship, it's Jover. This is really unfortunate. Yep, There we are. There's the Jover. Yep. Alright, time to update that runs counter to 3 failed runs so far. But I mean, hey, they haven't been going that poorly. Like, all things considered, things have actually been going well. I'll do one more run, and then that'll probably be it for FTL, but that probably won't be, like, this run will probably last a little while. That's the hope, at least. Grab some extra supplies. And we are off. And once again, for anyone who's watching or lurking and listening and all that, I appreciate you guys being here. Oh, actually, before I do continue, I need to actually power up my stuff. That way I'm not caught off my pants down. Let's begin. However, when you arrive, there's already a Federation ship which hails you. No worries, we have the situation under control. There was a hazardous chemical leak that proliferated into the station's life support. Hear him out. I will decline. Because that's the only option I had. You rise with the Federation's people. Oh, and once again, for anyone who may have chatted or said anything, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's just my stream manager on my phone being slow or whatnot, but I've not seen anything pop up. So, do apologize if I haven't gotten to anyone or responded. But overall, with the stream so far, it's been pretty chill. I think the run I got the furthest along in was last run. Just got kind of like screwed in the beginning with just having really bad first two nodes. Awesome. I love more supplies. I can't upgrade that. I will just get more power. Oh. Pirates. Yeah, sure, I'll buy an engine upgrade. Need all the evasion I can get. If a lot of them scan your engines better, optimize theirs. A lot of them scan your engines better. Sure. I'll be selling that drone. Thank you for the extra scrap. So these are drones. I can't buy shields. Just repair that. Oh, excuse me. That is a strange, like, ion weapon. No, I'm not gonna get it. I want to just preemptively buy fuel. Just to have an abundance of it right now so I don't have to worry about it later. Okay. You know, casually pissing people off. Let's go. I will accept that. Thank you very much. How dare you? I will take you down. You're not allowed to be slaving around here. Let me get this guy to the door. That way he can be the doorman. Close all my doors. No, I don't think so. You're not allowed to do that. Get that laser going that way. Yes. No. Say, stop healing. Well, I didn't want to destroy the ship, but oh well. There was something I wanted to upgrade, right? Oh, I mean, I'll upgrade doors. That way, those are better. Away from the hail. I am not the guy that you are trying to look for, and I do not know where he is. But thank you for the fuel. I'll ask what they need help with. I'll report the smuggler to the checkpoint. Because I'm a good, upstanding Federation citizen. What does he have to offer? Hades. So it starts a fire on impact. That would be kind of cool. That causes breaches and pierces one shield, and that is a... what is that? A laser weapon that causes fire? Or has a high likelihood of causing fire? Radiation, flat gun... That's kind of cool, but I don't know if that's worth the 3 power cost. I've seen what that does. What is this? Heavy hitting missile upon that locks... Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I don't have... I mean, I don't want to, like, get that stuff, so... Unfortunate. Let's see, so... Yeah. Awesome. And I can get out of here without being jumped by the rebels. Well, at least by the fleet, so, oh well. So I should be able to get as much scrap as I can. Because that guy should probably die because of the lack of oxygen in their ship, and then I get the most scrap I can. Oh heck yeah, fire starter. I mean, I assume it starts fires, but I mean, look at what it does. Huh, and it also does damage. Like, it actually does damage. That's kind of cool. I'll hold on to it. May not use it right now, but I'll hold on to it. Free Mantis Rim Worlds or Liberated Reaches? Go to the Liberated Outreaches. It's separatist control, it's neutral, doesn't have anything. Dominant factions, NGs, apparently. And threat levels low, medium to low. Okay, cool. Okay. I'll go there. I'll go to those two nodes. I'll go to this node and then the next node, and then go to the store. They detect faint signs of potential life, but it's near impossible to tell. Yeah, okay. Just gonna have him just go right there. Try to blow that up. Yep, I know intruders are detected. Okay. Might have to rethink this strategy a little bit. Because this is what? Is this a laser weapon? No. It's a fire ion, that's what it is. Yeah, that's going to end up destroying that. Dude, this repair drone is crazy. Murder bot dispersal. Boarders take damage over time on your ship at a rate of 2.7 health per second. The name makes it sound a lot more violent than it is. Yeah, I agree. The name does make that sound more violent than it actually is. Let's get these two right here, and then do this. Do that. That way I can get them back at full HP, or, you know, with more health than they were when they finished repairing all that. Yes. Yeah, I know they lose some skill level, but oh well. It's fine. I can take power out of that now, and we jump to this node. Mantis ship. Okay, let's get him to the door. Preemptively vent the atmosphere. That is not good. Let's go invisible. Oh, for Pete's sake, man. Like, screw off. Oh, sounds like my dryer is done drying my laundry. No, I don't think so. You don't get to teleport. Hey, Luna, dog. Knock it off, okay? Yeah, you're doing really good. You're doing really good today. Yeah, you've been doing great. Okay, let's upgrade. You know, I'm gonna upgrade my weapon systems. That way I can have both of these active at the same time. And then I'm also gonna get another power, so that way I can have everything active at the same time. Because that probably would be a lot more useful. But now I have no reason to... Well, no, because I could heal a little bit, so it's... Oh, well. Visit the energy repair platform. Thank you. And then I'll just do that. Nothing I have to sell. Nothing I can buy because I have no scrap, so... Oh well. Separatists usually prefer isolation, for example, of separatist colonies. Contact them. No, I lost... Well, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Not that again. That thing is spazzing out. What the heck? Well, because he's in nanite mode, I can't really do anything to him. Sure. Just do that. Get him back to where he's at full health. quick. That way everything can be more like evenly distributed with the oxygen. He's back. I can't, well, no, because if I go boom, boom, okay, I might as well just go there. Think about this a little differently. Your situation with the fleet is known. We have proposition. Help us with killing hostile ship and we will delay the fleet. Sure. I see, it's gonna try to run. Not if I have anything to say about it. No, don't be this way. Dude. Dude. Fuck off. Like, seriously. Awesome. The poor slug is gonna probably suffocate before he fully repairs that, so... That's fine. It's fine, he'll be cloned. And I'll re-clone this guy. Dude, I will say, the cloning bay is really useful. Just for, like, moments like this where, man, I don't have any way to, like, heal my guys. So I have to kind of just deliberately have them perish. But it is also, like, mildly annoying because it does slow things down a fair bit. But yeah. Yeah, because I could go here, here. Maybe do this, go back around. I don't know. That might be kind of being a little risky. Hey, Luna. Luna. Stop, okay? You're messing with yourself and you need to knock it off. I'm gonna blow it up. Yeah, you need to stop, Luna. Like, I don't know why you do all that. Because you know that gets you in trouble, and I'm sure that doesn't make you feel any better. I'll stick to shopping. Firebomb, charge laser, and the pike beam. I could get one more guy. I can't get any shields. Nah, no. I will get a Rockman, because I do need crew. Because only having 2 guys is kind of rough. It sucks that because I had to do some backtracking to get to the store, but yeah, it is what it is. Oh. Two ships, both they're fighting to begin. One belongs to the Harmony, the other belongs to Separatist. Hail the ships. Harmony NG tells you that they've been trying to convince the Separatists to come back to the Harmony once again embrace sameness. The Separatists refuse, wanting to live their lives in peace. I'm on the side with the Separatists. That is a defense drone. What kind of defense drone? Oh, it shoots down missiles and asteroids. Doesn't target lasers. That's good. Oh, let's go. What is this? Nah, I won't take that. Because that's not going to be... I mean, it's going to be sort of useful, but for like the purposes of right now, no. I'm just happy to have an engineer again, or an NG, because now I can have someone who can quickly repair stuff. Sure, I'll assist. Okay, cool. Well, I'm sorry, okay? I don't have weapons that really can deal with crew like that, especially when they have... they exist in a, you know, atmosphereless ship environment. I have a fire starter. I can't... You know, I can't do... It doesn't work that way. I'm gonna get rid of him, that way he can just come back as a clone. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll go to the merchant against my better judgment. And I'll just see what's what. It's not selling much that's like super crazy pug, but like, I don't know. Hold on. 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Okay. The fire starter is kind of based though. Like, it is kind of based. that's a little unfortunate. Let's go to ruined space. Why not? Abandoned, uncolonized. Okay, so contact the guard. I will request supplies. Jeez, there's a lot of stores that are currently having sales. Although I don't believe I can buy anything because I don't have enough of the good stuff. It's as best as I can upgrade it. Cool. Crystal types between various burnt out wrecks and I'll contact them. Explain that the sector has been abandoned. Beth? Okay. Rock or crystal person. Upon the arrival, there's nothing much more to do, so we'll go there, then I'll head to the merchant, see what's up with that. Come across a landing a ship in the process of absorbing rebel automated scout, and if you scare off the landings, you could probably make use of it. I'll leave him alone. Not really feeling like throwing hands at the moment. What are you offering? Cool. Okay. I'll go here, then I'll go down, and then we'll just kind of go around. Nah. Have him go repair the oxygen. This is purposeful. Do that. No, I can't upgrade this and get more, so... we'll just do that. Just upgrade the engines more. That way I can have higher evasion. Although, I mean, it's only 38% evasion, so it's not even like it's that high. Give them a flight boost. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Wait, so what does that mean? Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. That's really not good. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, so I'm dealing with the shells. Contact the guard. I request supplies. Sorry. Yep. Thank you. You are a gentleman. I'm gonna help the slugs. I'll take that. This is gonna be rough. No. That's rough. That's very rough. Oh well. Well, that will be the end of the this will be the end of the stream. So, Let me update the tracker. So once again, everyone who was around watching, listening, and for those of you who come by later and watch the video or listen to the video, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate anyone who chatted or interacted during the stream. Any follows or subscribes, or yeah, any new followers on Twitch, any new subscribers on YouTube. Very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for spending your time to be on this little journey with me, this little adventure. And once again, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful night if you're watching this where it's nighttime for you. And until the next time, I'll see you guys later. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming later today. If I do, it's probably not going to be for too long. It'll end up being Slay the Spire. But if I don't, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope everyone has a wonderful day.